Greetings, this is lesson 4.1b, quadratic functions and transformations. So this is still 4.1, just doing the second part of it. So what we're going to do today is given a point and a vertex, get into vertex form. So remember the vertex form, y equals a times x minus h quantity squared plus k. We'll see this over and over and over again. We learned yesterday the vertex is hk. Any other point on that parabola would be xy. Right? So the vertex is that either maximum or minimum point. That's always your HK. And then all these other infinitely many points on the parabola, those are all XYs. So what we're going to do today is given a point and a vertex, write in the equation in vertex form. So here they're giving us the vertex, which we know is HK. They give us one of the infinitely many points, which we know is XY. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to find A. The way that you find A is that you plug into vertex form, y equals A times x minus h quantity squared plus k. So we would substitute in h, k, x, and y and find A. So we know that y is -5 equals A is I don't know, x is 2, minus h is 1, quantity squared, plus k is 2, right? So simplify, parentheses, 2 minus 1 is 1, 1 squared is 1, so we have -5 equals, if you want the 1a, plus 2, so then we would subtract 2 to find out that a is -7. Now that we know the value of a, what we do is we plug in a, h, and k into vertex form. We're going to plug in A, H, and K. So we go y equals, A is -7, parentheses, x minus h was 1, quantity squared, plus k is 2. That's the equation of the parabola, the quadratic equation, that would go through the point to -5 and have a vertex of 1, 2. So the process is always the same. So again, vertex is HK, point is XY, find A is what you would do first. So we would go y equals A times x minus h quantity squared plus k. So we're substituting in, right? Y is -2 equals A, parentheses, x is 1 minus h is 0, closes squared, plus k is 5. Order of operations, 1 minus 0 is 1, 1 squared is 1, so we're at -2 equals 1a plus 5. To get rid of the plus 5, we subtract 5, and by coincidence, a is again -7. So then you plug in a, h, and k. Right? A, H, and K. So we go y equals, A is -7, x minus h is 0, quantity squared, plus k is 5. Which technically you could leave it like that, but that -0 is bugging me. So I'd probably go y equals -7x squared, right? Because the -0 doesn't really do anything, plus 5. Either one of those would be fine. You could take my scribble out there. All right, let's look at one more. So again, vertex, -3, 6. We know our vertex is HK. Point is XY. First thing we do is find A. So y equals A, x minus h, quantity squared plus k. I just keep writing it and saying it to help you memorize it. So y is -2 equals A times x is 1. Minus h is -3, so minus -3 makes it go plus 3. Quantity squared plus k is 6. Right? Order of operations, 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 squared is 16. So we have -2 equals 16a, right? Because we wouldn't write a 16. That's weird, right? Because you had a 4 squared, which would be a times 16, which we write as 16a. So we have 16a plus 6. So then we subtract 6 to the other side. We get -8 equals 16a. divide by 16. So negative 1/2 is A. So then we plug in A, B, and C. Did I say A, B, and C? Like the alphabet. We plug in A, H, and K. So we go Y equals A is negative 1/2. X minus H is negative 3. So minus a negative 3 goes plus 3. Quantity squared plus K is 6. So the equation of the quadratic that would make a parabola that goes through those points is Y equals negative 1/2 times X plus 3, quantity squared, plus 6. That is how you write a quadratic equation given a vertex and a point.